What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran. And we're going back to Danse Macabre, 2023, and we're up to Psycho Killer, which I believe is a Talking Heads tune. And given that a couple people mentioned, it wouldn't hurt to familiarize myself. I did give it a listen. It has that late 70s post-punk sort of feel, a bit of the new wave flavor. I believe there's some spoken French in the tune. And the vocals were a bit sort of, audacious or aggressive. So, yeah, I enjoyed the original, and ultimately I do know a bit about Talking Heads. Burning Down the House I certainly heard when I was growing up, but that might be the only one that I know for certain. Nevertheless, I have now heard the original, so I'm curious to hear what Duran does with it. It points out that this features Victoria de Angelis. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it, Angelis perhaps, but I'm guessing Angelis. In any case, yeah, ultimately I don't know, I've never heard her so far as I know, but I will obviously be keen to hear backing vocals, presumably. Backing vocals, Anna Ross, and Rachel O'Connor, so maybe lead vocals then? Yes, guest bass and vocals. So guest bass, yeah, it's like, I wasn't sure if I was reading that right, but it says, yes, guest bass and vocals, so she played bass on the track, apparently. In any case, let's hear this. This is Duran Duran's version of Psycho Killer, a track originally by Talking Heads in 1977, and I guess it's taken from an album called Talking Heads 77, but yeah, this is Duran's 2023 cover featuring Victoria de Angelis. Definitely the funky bass standing out right away.
Up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Cause my back's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away.
A bigger feel. This groove is great.
You start a conversation, you can't even finish it. You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything. When I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run away.
Yeah, that's cool. Obviously, it's a bigger and a sort of fuller tune than the original. I did enjoy Simon's vocals. It's another Duran tune where it felt very musical or musical theater in parts. Ultimately, the bass was slapping and funky from the very beginning. So shout out to Victoria de Angelis, and that extended vocal she did at the end. Or I don't know, could that be one or two of the backing singers? I'm not sure. I would assume that last one was her because it says that she's on vocals and it's not listed as backing vocals. But either way, I enjoyed all the vocal work that I heard in the track. I did enjoy that especially kind of high electric organ that we heard in part of the tune. That was cool. And yeah, again, I enjoy the sort of post-punk flavor of the original, but I enjoy the bigger production and sort of more elaborate sound of this version, and a number of things that speak to what Duran does well. And again, I think Simon sounded good. He was sort of very dramatic in some of his lines. So yeah, a cool tune. And again, shout out to Andy and Dom, who I noticed were the two guitarists for this one. So shout out to both of them. And again, I think it's really cool that it's like Warren, Andy, Dom, all these people are contributing or contributed to this album. So it feels like maybe more than any other, the fullest contribution of people who've been in Duran at one time or another. So the fact that that's the most recent Duran album, I think, is another indicator of their persistence and success. And that a lot of groups you hear about, there's the 15th drummer, and sometimes none of the original members are still in the group and so on. The fact that the original members are, for the most part, again, I realize the Devil's album, that's kind of what the gestation version of Duran Duran was. But again, from the first proper album up to now, it's the same people have been involved, again, in different eras and so on. But I do find that very impressive. So when we come back for the final tune, it's one that people have been waiting forward to. I'm not sure that's a real expression. I'll go with it, but nevertheless, it's Confession in the Afterlife, which is again written by Duran Duran as well as Benjamin. What is it? It's so small. Michael Dowie something. What is it? Michael Dowie? I'm not sure if that's right. But in any case, I will look forward to that because people have mentioned it a few times, and ultimately, there's still some live Duran stuff. There may be some other tidbits or demos, but yeah, again, there's still more to do in the Duran playlist, even as we come to the end of another and the most recent album. So, in any case, let me know what you think of this one, and we'll see you next time. Peace.